play my anthem in such a long time. I feel like I needed to play it. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to the All Signs Read. We have made it to the final read of the night. I thought I'd go ahead and get started a little early. As you guys know, we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. These are collective readings, so it may or may not resonate with your unique situation or story. So only take what's for you and leave the rest. But as you guys know, it's always fun to just tune in, hear the messages, and see if it is your story. This exclusive All Signs reading is going to be a fun one because we're going to see what has your person been up to since you've been gone. How do they really feel about you? What is their intentions? Are they talking to someone else? Are they intending to come back and get some get right? We're going to find out the truth. So I hope you guys are ready for a good one. I'm so happy to be back. Big shout out to our amazing mods that came through tonight and supported your girl as I did the individual sign readings earlier. If you missed it, I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So be sure you check out my page so you can check out those readings if you have any of those placements in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of your natal chart. Also, don't forget in this all signs reading to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you don't know what those are, there is a link down in the description box below where you just put in your birth date and it'll give you all the details of all of your natal chart placements. And it's just good rule of thumb in tarot to check those out because sometimes I myself as a tarot fan find out that those readings do absolutely, truly resonate with me. And if you're watching live, don't hesitate to say hello. I will be giving shout outs in between. Sorry if I didn't give you guys a shout out earlier. Trying to stay focused, get through the readings. But as you guys know, in between signs, your girl will pause and say hello. And also, if you do resonate with any of the messages in today's reading, don't hesitate to let me know. So without further ado, guys, we're going to first start off with Aries. Myself, as well as our amazing mods on the live, will keep you guys all the way in the loop so you know which sign we are currently on. And if you are going in and out of the live, just check the chat out for information on which sign we're doing next, okay? Let's do it, Aries. Do we have any Aries in the building? Aries, Aries. We're just going to use tarot on this one. No oracles. All right, let's get started. Hey, who is that? I don't got my glasses on, y'all. Is that Lito? Hey, Aries rising and Venus. Welcome. I'm an Aries moon. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What has been the energy surrounding Aries person ever since Aries has been gone? All right. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Emperor in the reverse, and the World in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Cups and the Magician in the reverse. Since you've been gone, this person has been trying their best to hold back from you, but it's all a force. It's all an act. This is someone who moves out of a lot of pride and ego, and they would not dare come and pursue you, admit their wrongs, tell you that you were right. They're not going to do any of that. So they rather just kind of sit back and pretend like they don't care. The truth of the matter is they're lying. They're not being honest with you about that. They want to talk to you. They feel like there's some unfinished business between you two. And since you've been gone, they haven't been happy with their current situation. Many of your people know that you are their wish fulfillment. You bring a sense of security and stability into their life that they can't get elsewhere, but they are creating their own demise by holding back. You create a sense of security and stability in this person's life. Now, you Aries, you're saying, listen, it's time that I take my power back. It's time that I take control of the situation. So you not dare reach out to this person either. In fact, many of you guys are waving the red flag the white flag and saying you're surrendering and letting the cards fall where they may. You're tired of dealing with this. You really feel not so confident that you can trust this person because they have already hurt you in some kind of way and disappointed you. So your energy is very, very guarded. Very guarded, Aries. What is this person's intentions with Aries moving forward? Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Swords. If you were dealing with someone who was playing a lot of head games and mind games with you before, acting like they're so busy pursuing other people or have other options, best believe this person is still going to play games with you. But deep down, they want to be with you. They can't shake the feeling. No matter how much this person wants to give back at you, it feels kind of like a tit for tat. Since Aries wants to hurt my feelings, I'm going to hurt Aries' feelings. I'm going to make Aries think I'm out here getting all kind of hoes. Well, are they? Let's see. No, they're actually struggling. Struggling, thinking about the loss of you. They can't shake the thought of you. They can't close this cycle. They can't move on from this as much as they want to. They just can't. This person wants your attention, but you're not giving it to them and it's bothering them. I don't like the fact that this person wants to play games with you though, Aries, and I'm sure that's going to piss you off. But it's because this person feels like they have no choice. They got to do something. Whether it's good attention, bad attention from you, it's attention and you're not budging and they got to do something to get your attention. They don't want this to be over. This is what we do. We fight. We make up. We get back together, Aries. That's what we do. That's what this person would say. But this time it looks like it's different for you. What's going to happen is this person's going to end up sabotaging their own happiness. And they're going to regret it later. They will. You're not oblivious to how this person plays games. What you don't want to do is you don't want to be a part of a relationship where they continuously play games, play head games and mind games, tit for tat, very childish energy. You're at a point in your life where you're tired of that and you want more. You expect more. You would respect this person as a man or a woman that would come to you correct, but you're not receiving that and you still will not receive that from this person because they're so focused on trying to get back at you because they're angry and frustrated with you. But the truth is they still love you. Toxic love. That's what I'm going to call this. Toxic love. Ugh. All right. Your person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting fixed sign energy here for sure. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. And some earth sign energy here. A lot of air, a lot of air, a lot of air, a lot of fire, a lot of fixed. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. That's what I have for you. Aries, let me know if it resonates. My goodness. I don't blame you, Aries, if you're moving on from this person. They are quite the character, for sure. Quite the character. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Good to see everybody. I see we have Texas here. Hey, Texas. Welcome, welcome. We also have my girl, Cassandra, in the building. Hey, Cassandra. Good to see you, girl. Hope all is well. You missed the Cancer reading, Cassandra. I did Cancer earlier. Hopefully you'll catch it later. Frankie, hola. How you doing, Frankie? Is that Melsa or Mel? I think it's Mel A. Smith. Hi, Mel. How you doing? Jamaica's in the building too. Hey, Jamaica. All my Cancerian friends are showing up. Cancer, be sure y'all check out that reading I did earlier. We're moving on to Taurus. Oh, you saw it, Cassandra. Cassandra said that Cancer reading did resonate with her. That's good. All right, let's do this, y'all. Taurus. I miss y'all too. I've been thinking about it. When I was on the cruise, fun fact is I was like, oh my gosh, I can't film my content because the internet is horrible. And then even when I did a test run and I recorded that video and uploaded it, it literally took about 12 hours for the video to upload. And I knew I was like, this ain't gonna work. Not the type of readings that I do. My readings is very long. And so if I'm up here doing an all signs reading or even just a little quick 30-minute, 20-minute reading, it's gonna take forever for me to upload. And for those of you that have been on cruises, y'all know what I'm talking about, how the Wi-Fi is splotchy and not too strong. And then in between, as you're uploading your content, of course, you're going to have the crew going into cleaning your cabins. And then my son was in and out. You know, it was just a lot going on. And I just kind of don't want to leave my laptop open, uploading content all day while I'm running around and you know, somebody walks in, shuts my computer, my son shuts it, I shut it, or the cabin crew shuts it, and then I have to start all over. I said, this is too stressful. I'm not even going to worry about it. And my poor clients who booked readings, I was hoping to do their readings on the cruise during some downtime, but I said, that's not going to work either because I have to upload their videos. But the good thing is, if you did book a reading, during my Christmas vacation, I have emailed you your readings. All your readings are done. So check it out. Check out the videos. I think all of you guys have seen your videos, people that have booked readings. But thank you for your patience for all of my clients that have booked a reading with me, even though there was a delay. That's what it was. I apologize. I couldn't get that stuff to you earlier. It was killing me because y'all know I'm a woman of integrity. I want to give it to you quickly and daily, but it was driving me crazy, y'all. The Wi-Fi was driving me crazy. All right, so let's do this. We're going to go to Cancer now. And that's another reason why I had to make that all signs reading really fast because I already knew the upload was probably going to be wonky. It was bad, y'all. So we're back on our regular schedule program now. Here we go, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What has been the energy surrounding if I say Cancer, y'all? Your person could be a Cancer. Taurus's person. What is the current energy surrounding Taurus's person that they're currently in no contact with? What has been the energy surrounding Taurus's person since Taurus has been gone? All right, y'all. We have the Emperor. in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. And the King of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Magician in the reverse, as well as the Strength card. This person is intentionally causing a lot of drama, more than what's needed here. I feel like this is someone that's very stubborn and stuck in their ways. And it's really messed up because I think you still have feelings for this person, even though you know that they're not good for you. But the way this person is operating is out of a place of playing a lot of games. I'm getting a habitual time waster and someone that never really fully emotionally surrenders or gives to the connection in a way that says, I'm deeply and utterly in love with you. This person keeps it very surface level with you to avoid a disaster from happening. And since you've been gone, I think this person has been trying their best to move on from you. All the while, Taurus, you've been fighting this internal battle of trying to let go of this person, the thoughts, the pain, the manipulation. I think this person really got in your head. But they tug on your heartstrings and make you still have emotional feelings. It's manipulation, you know, how people manipulate you to get you hooked. This person has a great way of getting people hooked. But you'll notice ever since you've walked away, things have gotten lighter and better for you, less stressful. But it's still a very painful truth. That for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with someone who is very toxic and manipulative and selfish. Feels very much like a narcissist, but I'm not going to use that word because I can't diagnose. But y'all know what I'm saying. Someone very skilled at this type of behavior. Running from love. So what do they really want with Taurus? Emotional support, your love, your support, your compassion. What do they want in the future with Taurus? They wouldn't mind keeping you around, but you would just be another option. Yeah. They wouldn't mind keeping you around, but eventually they'll probably leave you for someone else. That's what I'm getting there. This person is a joke. They're a joke. If this is your reading, because it's not everybody's reading, you know who this is. This is somebody that's very controlling. They're stuck in their ways. No matter what you say or do, you can't get them to budge. You can't get them to change. Very heartless, very calculative, very manipulative. Very much a ghoster as well. They'll disappear when they get triggered or frustrated or angry. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Virgo here, Sagittarius, Aries. And a lot of earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be these energies. That's just the predominant energy coming through in your reading, Taurus. Interesting. Very, very low vibrational individual. Whoever you moved away from here. No good at all. No good. All right. So next we're going to do Gemini. Do I have any Geminis in the building? Gemini, Gemini. Don't forget, Aries, Taurus, Geminis, and Cancers, to check out the individual sign reads that I did earlier today. Those can be found on the community page. You can also find that information on my channel if you look under lives. Okay. Hey, y'all. Kev says, yes, the Taurus reading did resonate. My heart goes out to anybody resonating with that Taurus reading. That is a very hard cycle to move away from. My goodness. All right, Geminis. I see we got some Geminis here. We got Jim here. Hey, hey, JMM. I hope it's Jim or JMM. All right. Nietzsche Sketch is a Gemini. All right, Geminis, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Gemini and the person that Gemini is currently in no contact with right now in this moment? Five of Swords. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm getting a very doom and gloom, victim type of energy from your person, but they're fighting an internal battle with themselves. Poor me, why me? Why do I have all this bad stuff happen to me? You know, everything goes to crap when it comes to my life and my love life, but they don't realize that they're the major cause of their own misery, of their own problems, of their own issues. That's what they don't see. It's like they live in a fantasy world, delusional world. And they don't want to come down to earth. You're tired of the crap. You're tired of putting in the effort, the work, the energy, the investment into a relationship that's just flopping. You're laying down your standards, your boundaries. You're letting this person know, listen, I can't do this. I can't keep getting hurt. I can't keep getting disappointed. The more this person hurts you, the more you get pissed off at this person as well as yourself. So you're pulling your energy back and saying, I'm not going to keep doing this. So I'm getting a ghosting energy or a pulling back energy. You're the one that kind of pulled the trigger and said, enough is enough. And that's why this person's in this victim mentality. Well, like, oh, things never work out for me. Things never. Well, sir, ma'am, whoever this is, do they look at how they're treating you? This is a man or a woman that likes to be single. But that's because they don't like to be a fair partner. Whatever you ask of them to contribute to a relationship, it's a problem. Because you got it like that. You can contribute, no problem, but this person feels like it's a problem. Your person is more focused on their career, their stability, their life, than focused on building a relationship with you. That could have also been a factor as well. And they were very selfish with the money, or selfish with their investment and what they were doing here. They just didn't contribute in a way that you needed it to be loved. For them, so for some of you guys, they could have been a player that ended up breaking your heart because of a third party. It's a lot here. So what do they intend to do next? They just wasn't focused on this. We got the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know, they may want to talk to you about picking up where you left off, but it looks like picking up where you guys left off, it looks like a relationship that's not really going much further than where it is. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like saying, let's stay in the boyfriend-girlfriend phase. Let's stay in the dating phase. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it casual. Let's not get married. Let's not go the full 9 yards. Totally different belief system and idea in your mind of what you're looking for. It's kind of like the opposite. Your person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting a lot of earth sign here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Could be anybody though. That's the main energies. Let me know if it resonates, Gemini. I think at the end of the day, you know, from that reading, we all can learn that it's not good to be a part of a connection where it's not reciprocal. That's where you have to pull the plug. So I'm not mad at any Gemini that decided to pull the plug on that foolery, because that's what it was, foolishness. Nishi says spot on. JMM says yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, y'all. No way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right, y'all. As T Rose says, we're moving on to Cancerians. Cancer. We got quite a bit of Cancers on the live. Where you at? Cancer, Cancer. Hey, Jamaica. Happy holidays. And happy holidays to all of you. I don't know if I said it on the live already. And happy New Year to everyone. May God bless you all with a beautiful year ahead of all the abundance, love, opportunity, and blessings that you all deserve. You all are beautiful souls and only deserve the best. So much love to you all. Only a few days left in 2025. All right, let's do this, y'all. Cancer. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is in no contact with right now in this moment? King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the World in the reverse, and the Tower. Okay, this person didn't expect to have this much feelings for you. That's what I'm getting. They didn't expect to still want to keep you in their life. But there's this strong pull and nudge that keeps like tapping them on the shoulder. Like, hey, you need to work things out with Cancer. Hey, you need to talk to Cancer. The problem with this person is they do stuff that messes up the connection. I think this is someone that really is more focused on being alone, or was focused on being alone, or was focused on their own goals, their own life, like a selfish energy, I guess you would say, then really focusing on building with you, loving you, being there for you. It was almost like money, career, practical things was way more important than love. And for you, Cancer, that's problematic. You're like, listen, if we're going to be together, like, you can't keep messing up, buddy or ma'am. So for a lot of you guys, this person ghosted you, pulled back, gave you little effort, just was not focused. Let's just call it that. They just were not focused until they started realizing that you started focusing on them. So guess what they found out? That they played themselves by not focusing on you, by playing games. They were blinded by their own idea of how this would go. And they were not willing to understand or try to seek understanding with you about what you needed. It was all about them. As long as you were giving them attention, showing up for them, doing for them, it was all good. And they can move on their own personal agenda. And for a lot of you guys, that looks like this person dating around, putting you on the back burner, not caring so much about if you're here today, gone tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I can go back to Cancer any kind of time. You know, bull crap. You know what I'm saying? This person had you really confused for a very long time until you said, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this. This relationship is not going anywhere. We're staying very stagnant. It's very hot and cold, in and out, inconsistent, not growing. So you want it to go towards your peace, even if going towards your peace hurts. It hurts because you want this so badly. You care about this person, right? So your peace now looks like a punishment because you're punishing yourself. You look at it as, I'm punishing myself because I'm disconnecting from someone that I want to be with, but I have no choice. Because if I am not disconnecting from this, I'm going to jeopardize my own happiness, ultimately, because this person is not treating me fairly. So eventually you fall out of love, right? Because this person's turning you off constantly. It's constantly a turn off. What does this King of Pentacles want with Cancer? The Star in the reverse and the Sun. Why the Star in the reverse? Okay. They want the old you back. They don't like the new Cancer 2.0, this boundary that you have. You're not as hopeful as you used to be. You're not as optimistic as you used to be. You're not as bubbly as you used to be. You now are someone who is very cold, very direct. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They kind of feel like you're being a little bit too guarded. Just a little bit. So this is where this person questions their own existence. They're like, well, where did I go wrong here? So with the Two of Cups in the reverse, I don't think there's going to be a relationship here. If it is attempted, this person's going to fail because it's too late. It's a little too late, even if this person tried. it's only going to result in an argument or a fight for you because you're upset at this person with the Five of Wands. You're upset of being competition. You're upset with trying to compete or fight for this person to love you, to treat you fairly. You're tired. It's turned into an ongoing battle of just getting the bare bone minimum. And you don't feel like that's fair. Like, why can't I just get fairness? So there's going to be some illumination with this, with the sun clarifying the star in reverse, that you're losing hope in this, that you're giving up on this. And this person's going to see that. It's because you have this boundary up. And I don't blame you. By the way, your person could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also got Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. All right. Could be any sign, of course, but those are the main ones coming through. Let me know if it resonates, Cancerians. That's what I have for you. It looks like a few of you guys said it definitely does. Yeah. Jody says, sorry, I haven't been treated very well. I am not a happy camper. I know. It sucks because you would think as much love as you have to give to the world and heal and be kind and have integrity, that you would hope that other people would have the same type of mentality, but that's not true. So it was a strong, powerful lesson for a lot of Cancerians of recognizing that this person is just not going to change who they are. They are who they are. Yeah. Jamaica says, Mika, you're 100% right with the reading. Out with the old, in with the new for 2026. Thank you. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Cassandra says, yes to the Cancer read. Yeah. Ask DNR says, I'm a crosswatcher dealing with a Cancer. He wants to rebirth and start a new page, be friends, but I pulled back because he wasn't honest and I don't trust him. I'm on a fence, so to stay or to end it. Well, listen to your heart. Ask DNR, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. I always tell people this. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. If someone shows you that they ain't, believe them. If someone shows you that they're a liar, a deceiver, that's who they be. Don't force someone to be something they're not, because you're in a delusional mind of saying, I believe this person can be better. That's what you believe, but that don't mean that that's who they are. Hard lesson now. Hard lesson now. Because just because you're a good person, you have integrity, you want love, that doesn't mean the next person is healed. That doesn't mean the next person is moving with high vibrational energy and good intentions. But guess what? What one man or one woman won't do, come on, y'all. Another person will, and you got to believe it and move on. Next. It's the truth. So you can't stay in the mud. You can't stay in quicksand. You can't stay stuck on, I ain't calling you stupid, but you can't. What's the definition of insanity? If they have shown you that they are doing the same thing, why do you want to hold on to the idea that they're going to change? Now, mind you, people can change. But until they have shown you consistent for several months that they are a changed man or a changed woman, I wouldn't believe a gosh darn thing that comes out of their mouth. Every time their mouth move, I would think it's a lie, because actions speak louder than words. Period. But we hold on to the people we love the most because sometimes it's a trauma response. It's what's familiar. We have low self-esteem. We feel like we can't do better. Sometimes we see the potential and we hold on to the potential. But we got to step back, people, and we got to see it for what it is. And we got to say, hey, check this out. This is who I am. This is what I need. This is what I'm willing to offer. And if you're not willing to meet me halfway on that, then guess what? It's time for me to exit stage left. Time to go. Time to go, because there is someone else out there. That little bit that you're asking for that person to do, someone will go above and beyond to do that and more. But as humans, we're creatures of habit and we stay stuck on what's familiar because it's what we know. But we don't want to step outside our comfort zone and try something new because we're still holding on to what we know as familiar. And sometimes toxicity and pain is familiar because you grew up in a toxic household. You grew up in an abusive situation. You grew up around horrible. So you connect to horrible. You hold on to low vibrational energy. You dance with the devil. You dance with toxicity. You dance with less than you deserve. You hold on to that and you believe that is who you are when that is not what you deserve. Some of us will do better by ourselves. You actually holding your own self back from your happiness, from joy, from money, because some of y'all spending money on raggedy, broke, busted, and disgusted individuals. And then, then your health start taking a toll because you're stressed. Your hair start coming out. You're losing sleep. Then the person you with bringing home God knows what to the bedroom because they sleeping with John, Dick, Harry, Susie, and them. But you holding on to a piece of a woman, a piece of a man, because you believe in the dream that they're going to be something else. Let me tell you something. What are you getting out of the experience? That's my number one thing that I tell my subscribers and clients to think about. What are you getting out of the deal? If you were to be in this relationship, what are you getting out of the deal? Is it somebody to lay with, somebody to cuddle up with, somebody to stress you out, somebody to put you in the grave before your time, somebody to take your money, somebody to use your house, somebody to use your car, somebody to use your body? What you getting out the deal? I'm just saying. And if you tell yourself, you know what? I'm actually losing more by being in this half-ass relationship than I would be gaining with being by myself or being with someone better. If you answer the question like that, and everybody's question is different, if you answer it from that perspective, why the hell are you in that relationship? Oh, why are you there? Well, because, they told me they're going to change. They told me they were going to do. But how long have they said it versus how long have they done it? Actions, consistency, showing up for you. Listen now. We living in some hard times. Folks need a place to lay their head. Folks starving. So people gonna tell you whatever you want to hear, ladies included. There's some raggedy men out here that's going to tell you everything you want to hear just so they can have somewhere to lay their head at night, put food in their belly, to scratch their head, to get that release. Come on now. Are you going to be played like a fool? You going to let somebody play you? What are you getting out of the deal? When you scratch his head at night, when you make him feel good, when you cook him his meals, what he do for you? What he do? Oh, he bitches, he complains, he cheats, he lies. That's what you're getting in those toxic connections. But a real man or a real woman that's really about integrity, good, solid values. And the solid values do, in fact, come from the word. Because somebody tried to come into my comments and talk mess. But I'm going to tell you, the values come from your principalities. It comes from what is your faith? What is your walk of life? And does it align with what my walk of life is? Do we have the same value system? Are we talking the same language? Or are they moving out of a very low vibrational energy that's very demonic, very out to hurt and harm and to bring you down to the ground of the toxicity that they're moving in? You see what I'm saying? And that's why when you're dating, you need to find your vibrational match and stop trying to chase someone that's beneath you. But we do it because for a lot of women, your biological clock is ticking. Oh, I'm not going to be able to have kids. Oh, I got to find my husband quick. And then for men, you want to find your wife, but then there's this big insecurity factor for the ones that find themselves in toxic relationships, because what you're chasing is someone to make you feel good. So you chase someone at a low vibrational than you that pumps you full of lies, pumps you full of fantasy, because maybe you have struggled with your own self-confidence and own self-worth. You find this raggedy ass woman that's going to tell you everything you want to hear, take your money, break your heart, and then you start equating every other woman after that as being a user, a liar, deceiver, whatever. But I'm here to tell you guys from experiences, because some of y'all don't know, but I've been married, I've dated, I'm happily single, and I'm at a point in my life where if you're not matching energy, then there's no space for you in my life. And I don't care who you are. Family, friends, romantic interests. You got to have what we call boundaries. You got to protect your aura. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your happiness, because being single is not a curse. Some of you guys think it is, but it's not. It is not a curse. Some of us watching need to be single for a little bit because you need that time to figure out your own sense of self-worth, your own sense of purpose, and think about what God put you on this earth to accomplish. We lose sight of that. A lot of women lose sight of that because you get so wound up in putting your claws into a man. You know what I'm saying? And you lose the focus on the mission, the bigger mission. Having a partner should be an added bonus. It's like brownie points. You still have you, but then you have this person that adds to your life to make it better. Not someone to come into your life to take from you. But let's be honest. Love, marriage, relationships are transactional. You give a little, they give a little. And that looks different. But if you find yourself giving more, doing more, producing more, showing more, asking more, like you're showing, that ain't no relationship. That's someone using you. That's someone depleting you, hurting you, taking advantage of you. So I think at the end of the day, when you get to the meat of what is love, and if you are a member of the channel, I will be having an exclusive video on the science of love. And you've got to check it out. It's amazing. It'll have you dig deeper on your own spiritual walk and your own purpose with finding your soulmate and your love interest in your partner and understanding the science and the psychology of humans when it comes to love. Because as you guys know on this channel, we do focus on that. So I will have that content available to you guys within the next day or two. But it's going to be a dive deep into this. And the reason why is because a lot of us don't even know how to love, what love really is. And that's why I feel called to have this platform or have this channel on this platform, to highlight love. Because love, like I say, is complicated. But until you understand who you are, you understand what you want, what you need, and your purpose, then you can attract your true divine match, your true divine person. And that's what that video will be highlighting. So if you are currently not a member of the channel, you're missing out. Also this week, members, I'm going to do an exclusive reading for my members for you guys to ask me any question, and I'm going to drop that in the community tab. Also, that video that I'm talking about for those that are not members, I'll have that in the community tab for those that want to check it out as well. But you do have to be a member to check it out, unfortunately. But I will have that available. All right, guys, you know me, I can go off on a tangent, y'all. What sign we on? Leo. Oh boy. Yeah, we're on Leo now. I just did Cancer and then went on my tangent. Thank you so much for subscribing, Maria. I appreciate it. All right, Leo. Mighty, mighty Leos, where you at? And for those that are new to the channel, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, where your girl will be preaching every now and then, speaking some life into you, you know, giving y'all a little bit of guidance and clarity in between. For those now joining us, we're on Leo. So thank you, Leos, for your patience. If you're just now joining us, we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. All right, here we go, Leos. I see y'all out there. Y'all hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. I'll have that, my TED Talk of the night. I'll have a timestamp for y'all, for those that want to go back and listen to that little sermon I did. Here we go, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Leo and the person that Leo is currently in no contact with at this time, romantically? All right, so we have the Justice card. We also have the Fool. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And underneath the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. Oh boy, this person's stressed. They're stressed because they feel like they're losing you. So they want to make things right with you. I feel like you've been down this road before, where you and this person may have like had a breakup to make up situation. And so they're in a space now where they're like, hey, let's make up. Let's get it right. Let's work on this. They're looking at you as very attractive, having some type of glow up. Some of you Leos could have changed your looks a little bit, maybe your hair, the way you dress. I don't know. You've done something recently that has really gotten this person's attention. I don't know what that is. Y'all have to tell me. But they're missing you. No matter how much they try to front like they don't, they do. They're just being very strategic of how to get you back. Now, your energy is quite interesting, Leo, because I'm getting two sets of Leos that's saying, you know what, this person right here, no, I'm going to go towards someone new. I'm tired of this person. I'm ready to talk to other people. And then I'm getting other Leos that's watching this that's saying, we'll see. I mean, I'll hear them out. We'll see. But most of you are probably going to start talking to someone else. Okay. You've thought about, at the least, even if you have decided to move on to someone else or talk to other people, you still low-key think about this person, Leo. You still think about them. You do. You think about them. The problem is, I don't think you really trust this person. They kind of stress you out. And the idea of talking to them stresses you out as well. Because they have betrayed you countless times. Ten of Swords. So the fact that you've been backstabbed, betrayed, not treated fairly, you're in a space where you don't want to have to go through that same karmic lesson again. So it's like you saying, I'm walking on eggshells with this. I'm not 110% sure where this is going to go, but we'll see. And for those of you that are talking to new people, you're still operating out of the same energy where you don't really trust a lot of people right now. You're like, we'll see. You got to prove to me that you're somebody I can trust. You know, I don't got time for the games. I don't got time for, yeah. I'm going to not give so much to people, and I'm going to just hold back, and we're going to see how this thing going to fall. What is this person's intentions with Leo? Three of Swords and Temperance. They need your patience. Because whatever this person has done, they messed up. They messed up big time. And it's almost like the energy of someone saying, I'm going to hold back and not give so much to Leo because I'm just not quite sure how this thing going to play out. I'm just not sure. So I just need to kind of back it on up and just see how it goes. But they're hoping for the best, that you guys can rekindle the relationship. That's deep down their goal. But in the surface, it looks kind of shady. I'm going to be honest. It looks shady because this person's terrified. Okay, I feel like I'm called to do warmer spread for you, Leo, because this person is kind of like weird. So let me ask Spirit this. If Leo were to get back with this person from their past that they're in no contact with, what would be the potential outcome between these two? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor. So they expect you to put in work. And that's going to be a problem. If they don't feel like you are showing up for them, pouring into them, giving to them, showing that you care about them, then it's going to be a problem with them with showing up for you. So that's why they're holding back so much, because this person moves out of a lot of insecurity and fear. Your effort speaks volumes to how much you care about them according to this person. And since you haven't been putting in much work as you did in the past, they're starting to believe you don't care no more. When in fact, you do somewhat want to see this person show you something different. The problem is they're going about it the wrong way. They're looking at it from the perspective of, what can Leo do for me to show that Leo cares? That's what they're mostly worried about. And it's going to lead to a tower moment for sure. And that tower moment is going to be leading to a big argument and fight. Okay. Yeah. And it's because it's a mind game thing. Like this person is not playing fair. It's all about, I've done my part. I need you to do yours. I've done all this for you. You need to do some more for me. I put out all this energy, all this effort for you. And Leo, you're expecting this person to give back to you. So if you're not getting that, then you're automatically going to check out of this thing. But this person's not catching that. What they're seeing is, well, Leo just needs to show up for me. And then it's this ongoing battle between you two. You're frustrated, they're frustrated, and it's probably going to flop. Yeah, you're going to leave this person out in the cold. Or they're going to leave you, one or the other. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Like I said, it's a shady energy, very selfish individual. I would be mindful of this if it's your reading. But again, it's not everybody's reading. This is only for those that need the messages that are in no contact with someone, of course. Andrea says, yeah, he doesn't put in energy into our relationship. He's hot and cold and ghosts me for days and weeks at a time. Done. Absolutely. Absolutely. Needs to be done. Because let me tell you something real quick. If someone is hot and cold, in and out, they're very immature. Their emotional intelligence is not ready for no serious relationship. It's a sign of kind of like a kid throwing a temper tantrum because they're not getting their way. And what I'm getting, Leo, from your person is they are very much capable of doing this. Like feeling this entitled energy, like you constantly have to keep pouring to them and give them that validation in order for them to stick around. But what do you get out of the deal? So I feel like that whole speech that I gave in between Cancer and Leo was so needed because there has to be a closer and valid, like close lens look at what are you getting? After all you've done, after all that you've put in, what are you getting out of the deal? You know? All right. We're doing Virgo next. Virgo, Virgo. As Mama Lisa has mentioned, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave me some comments, especially if you're watching live. You may get a shout out or two. Also to my beautiful Soul Tribe members, be looking out very soon for exclusive posts where I'll be sharing some content with you all, including an Ask Your Question reading. So be looking out for that community post coming your way. I'll probably go ahead and post all that information for you all tomorrow. So be looking for that. All right. Here we go, Virgo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that Virgo is currently in no contact with right now in this moment. What is the current energy surrounding Virgo and their person? All right, 10 of Wands. In the reverse, 6 of Cups, King of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, this person is causing their own pain. And it's because they're intentionally holding back from extending an apology or saying, you know, you were right, or I should have did right by you, whatever. And so they're kind of intentionally holding back. It's like this person doesn't want to take accountability for what they've done to you in a sense, but it's taking a toll on them because they're missing out. They keep reminiscing about the past that you guys shared. And the more and more they think about coming towards you, the more and more it kind of eats them alive, because it's like, no, I don't want to go back to Virgo. Like, no, I'm supposed to stand 10 toes down on not apologizing. I'm supposed to be tough. I'm supposed to just not accept this. No. But they're definitely keeping this cycle open with the world in reverse because of the regret. You know, it's like, dang, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I could have done this. I could have done that. For a lot of you guys, this person is feeling guilty about being a player or not committing to you fully when they had the chance. All the while, the thoughts of going back to this person for you, Virgo, kind of look like you just trying to get over it. Like you're finding acceptance and healing on your own. I think you've accepted the fact that you're probably never going to get this apology from this person. You're never going to get this person to take accountability for what they have done. And it was a hard thing to do to move on from this, right? But you're releasing your fears and you're allowing yourself to break free. Just because you know absolutely, like absolutely not will this work. This will not work. It's a scary thought, but you're not getting a fair connection. You're not getting a fair experience. What you tend to get from this person is a lot of drama, a lot of emotional unavailability, someone who keeps holding back and acting like they don't know what they want and all of that, right? And you got tired of all that. This person is hopeful that they can get into your head though, Virgo, like they've done before. I think this is someone who's really good at getting you brainwashed or wrapped up in their spell. But deep down, I don't think this person wants anything serious. They just are someone who is very deceptive, very sneaky, very sly, very slick with how they go about things. And what ends up happening in most cases when you're dealing with someone like this is you end up finding out after a while that this person never really changes. Yeah, see the Hierophant in reverse. That's what I'm talking about. It's a total turn off the fact that this person is not aligning to your values. Like they keep making excuses as to why they can't commit, or they do things that just make you feel like, well, are we ever going to get married or ever settle down or get a committed? No. I don't think this person even knows how they're sabotaging their own happiness. This person has really bad judgment. They can't make their own decisions that's in the greater good of their own life. So they do some stupid stuff to avoid having to make a choice. So what that looks like is, okay, well, since me and Virgo are, at odds, I'm gonna just play the field, whatever. And then maybe I'll come back to Virgo later, but they don't think about the consequences of that. And then when they are dealt the consequences of losing you, then they're like, dang, I probably should have did that differently. It's just very immature type stuff. So yeah, I think with the Two of Cups in the reverse, this looks like a relationship that is not built on honesty. But you and this person, you guys have history for sure with the Six of Cups. You have a lot of history with this person They are like family to you, and it's just disappointing that it just didn't work. So I think with the King of Pentacles, a lot of you Virgos are just focusing on your career, your stability, your money, your goals, you know, your life. What does this person plan to do next? Let's look at that real quick. Justice in reverse, y'all. Justice in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. If they come back, they're still going to treat you unfairly. You're not going to do the right thing. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Aquarius. I got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and a bunch of earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, doesn't have to be those signs, but that's the main energy coming through, Virgo. It's a shame, you know, people don't learn their karmic lessons. They just keep on with the keep on. And that is a shame. Okay. We're moving on to Libra now. You're welcome, Debbie. All right, Libras, where you at? Good night. Good night, Debbie. Painkillers here. Hey. Looks like the Virgos agree with the message that are in no contact. All right, got a couple Libras here. We also have Ramon. Let's do it. Someone says, does your North Node and Pluto matter? All your placements matter, but they all serve a different purpose. So I would say do your research on different astrology placements, but I would say definitely look at your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So when you're looking at tarot readings, most of those placements, those natal chart placements will resonate with you most. Your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? However, if you have a lot of one particular sign in your chart, for example, I'm on Libra. So say if you have a lot of Libra in your natal chart just as a whole, you may find yourself resonating a lot with Libra. But remember, these are general readings. So I always tell clients the best experience is for you to book a personal reading. So that way the tarot reader, especially an accurate one like your girl, can connect with you specifically in your situation, okay? But Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is the way to go. Good question. Here we go, Libra. Spirit. Tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Libra? And the person that Libra is currently in no contact with right now in this moment. We have the Eight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And the King of Pentacles and the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands as well as the Hangman in the reverse. All right. You know, Libra, this is a big drama starter. You know what I'm saying? This person is full of a lot of drama. And it's a protection mechanism in a sense because they move with a lot of fear. I don't know what planet this person is on in their mind, but they're definitely somewhere, I don't know, where they feel like they're entitled to receive whatever it is that you have to offer, while possibly entertaining other people. Definitely could be some competition there for some of you, not all. That's not everybody's message, but for some of you, this person is entertaining someone else right now anyway, but they still want to talk to you because they don't want to let you go. Yeah, they're starting to feel the loss of the connection and starting to miss your energy. So they're using a very calculated approach to keep you a part of their life. You have something very valuable going on in your energy that they don't want to lose, and they may not be getting elsewhere. Can you tell me what that would be? They're not finding anyone like you. That's what it is. All these other options, I feel, are just kind of like booty calls, somebody to fun to hang out with, nothing serious, nothing that's going to be solid or lead to anything. I really feel like this is someone who's honestly and truly focused on finding another you, but they're not finding that. They're just not. If anything, they would just be like, in a sense, talking to other people, I guess, to make you jealous, but also to just have someone. They like attention. This is definitely someone who does not like to be alone. So whoever gives them attention, they're all for it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stick with it. But something tells me in this person's energy that they kind of thought that you would always be there, that you would always stick around. What is that? Yeah, that you would forgive them. You would let bygones be bygones. At some point, you would just let this all go, and you would just kind of like say, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Let's just move on from this. But it doesn't feel like that's happening, okay? And they're starting to panic a little bit. You know, it's funny, Libra, because your energy is like saying, do you know who I am? Do you know I look good? Do you know I can get anybody I want? I don't need you. I'm good over here. Like, I don't know. It's like this, you have a very confident energy about you going on right now. And it's like, like, do you know who the F I am? Like, I don't know what that is. It's somebody that's watching that's a Libra that's just like kind of laughing at this person like, sir, ma'am, you think I'm going to chase you? Do you know who the F I am? Like that kind of energy. What is that? Yeah, like you're like, you think I'm going to jeopardize my own peace, my own happiness to be with you? Like, your time is up. Time's up, buddy. Time's up. You should have came in a long time ago. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from you. You're happy that you abandoned this fool? Libra, what's going on with you? It's because you feel like they got you gave them the justice that they deserve. They treated you unfairly, so you can care less. Let them cry, let them weep, let them want me. Oh well, they ain't getting it. Man. Okay, I'm just curious. Where is this stemming from? Because Libra, you're a little sassy tonight. What's going on with that? And all the Libras in the comments are agreeing here. It's like a really sassy energy. Okay. It's almost like you're trying to get this person back. Like, since they want to play like they don't care, you don't either. It's almost like a tit for tat in a sense. Like, choke on that. You want to treat me like I'm an option or treat me like you want to talk to other people. Well, guess what? You can't have me. And it's actually feeling pretty good to do it. Like, yeah. It's a little low vibrational. I'm not going to hold you. It's a little low vibrational, but what you're not going to be is somebody's option. And what you're not going to be is stuck in between this person trying to take forever to figure out what they want with you. So a lot of you Libras are just standing in your power and finding peace moving away from this. What is this past person's intentions moving forward with Libra? Because they're starting to get worried. Let's see. King of Cups. The Moon. So secretly, I'm in love with you, Libra. I really don't want you to go for real. Like, I'm not going to change the fact that I'm secretly in love with you. So I would love to talk to you, date you, get your attention again, hang out with you. Some of you guys may hear from this person. And when you hear from this person, y'all gonna be laughing at this person, or you can be like, huh, really? You know, you're just gonna be kind of like, okay. I got to get out of this energy, Libra. It's so toxic, but I love every minute of it. This some of y'all may got some Scorpio in your chart somewhere. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They can be an Aquarius, a lot of Aquarius energy, Libra, Gemini, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy going on in the read here. Oh boy. Well, big lesson that person's going to learn about Libra. If they don't know now, now they know. Yikes. All right, here we go. We got Scorpio. Roman says, yup, I legit laughed at that fool. Yep, dodged a bullet indeed. Definitely, I agree with you, girl. All right, Scorpios, let's get into it. Let's get into it. As you guys know, this is an all signs reading for the person that you are currently in no contact with. So this is about the person that you are currently in no contact with, not a new person, whoever that is in the chat that does not read the title of the video. It says, since you've been gone, how they felt and their true intentions for all signs. And we're currently on Scorpio. All right. All right. Love you too, Lupe. Love you too. What up, what up, what up? All right, Scorpios, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio is in no contact with right now in this moment? We have Temperance, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. All right. So this is definitely somebody who I believe has really been going back and forth trying to decide what they want to do. If they want to like come back to you or hold back from you. This is a very indecisive person. Like they're fighting an internal battle. They're kind of going like this. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And the problem is, it's because this person does miss you. They do have a lot of love for you, but they also feel like there's a strong possibility you will reject them. They don't want to get rejected, okay? So they're trying to be patient. They're trying to be patient and hope that you will be willing to accept their love offer when they come in. So they're taking their sweet time. They're taking their sweet time to extend a love offer, but it is a heartfelt love offer that this person genuinely wants to extend to you, but it takes forever for them to do it. So weeks, months, upwards of a year or more may go by before this person decides, you know what? I think it's time that I reach out to good old Scorpio and see if they will take me back. But they've been thinking about it. So they've been going in and out of this energy of thinking about, should I be a single man or a single woman? Or should I really get my life together and come towards Scorpio correct? So right now, they're in the energy of, I can't help myself. I love Scorpio. I feel like Scorpio is my true counterpart. We got the King and the Queen of Cups. That is a strong, powerful soul contract connection. When I tell you this person is madly in love with you and you're madly in love with them, but they keep messing up because they know that they have to put in work to fix and repair this, it's holding them back. And what's messed this person up in this relationship is because they couldn't really surrender to it when it was in their face. So when you guys were in a relationship and they had an opportunity to build a beautiful life with you, there was a very strong hold that you had on this person. And this person had a strong hold on you, Scorpio, but they kept doing dumb stuff because they thought they had all the time in the world to figure out what they wanted to do with this. This feels like someone who's never really been in love or never really found a soulmate. This may be the first time they fell deeply in love with someone and they screwed it up. They can't go on without your love because every connection or any other opportunity they've encountered has been a flop. It's been boo, it's been whack. And that's what they have to compare you to. The problem is when they were with you and they were taking advantage of that love you were offering, they really thought, a dime a dozen. If I got Scorpio and Scorpio makes me upset or frustrated, I can just go find someone else like Scorpio. The lies they tell themselves. So they ended up breaking their own heart. That's what it looks like. And broke yours in the process with the Three of Swords. Many of you Scorpios are out here trying to date, trying to get to know other people, but you still think about this person. And more so, you think about the pain that this person has caused you. And how hard it is for you to explore other people and build the trust in others. It's not an easy task because you actually were deeply in love with this person. And so was this person, but they screwed it up. So heartbreak. That's how you feel right now. And you feel like going back to this person would only lead to more pain. So you're in this fantasy world in your mind that I'm just going to brush it off, go towards someone else and forget about this person. But I promise you, Scorpio, if you're watching this video right now, if you haven't started dating since you've been left this person, or if you if you have been dating, you'll find that you haven't found a connection as strong as this one, because it was spiritually guided, orchestrated for you guys to come together. And some people may call this the twin flame journey, right? This was your twin. I'm not going to lie. If that's what you believe, but you're only going to encounter someone like this once in your lifetime and they screwed it up. So you're not feeling too confident with the type of connections you're encountering either. These people you're encountering or dealing with, they're not the same type of vibe, the same type of energy. It's not that you don't want to date, it's that you can't find the same frequency. So a lot of you Scorpios will find yourself just kind of like connecting with new people and disconnecting, dating people and saying no, blah, blah. But you definitely don't want to go back to this person either, for sure, because they hurt you too bad. So it looks like this journey is coming to an end this lifetime with this person, but let's see what they're planning to do next. We have the Justice in reverse and the Ten of Swords. They feel like they've waited way too long to make things right. If they haven't figured this out, they will when you reject them or you don't let them come back. They're going to realize that they waited too long. Yeah. And that you may have already started going towards someone else. With the Fool to the Moon here, it's almost like them thinking, like fantasizing, oh, Scorpio's rejecting me or not talking to me because I already know Scorpio has someone else. You know, that's what they're thinking about when you reject them. But that's not true. I'm looking at your energy here. A lot of you Scorpios are not really finding your true soulmate, true match, forever person quite yet. You're dating, possibly having a little disappointment here and there. Nothing too serious, nothing too wild, you know. But this person is assuming that's what's happening. Very sad love story here for sure. Your person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also got Sagittarius here, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Could be any sign. That's the main energies. Let me know if it resonates. New Year agrees. It's the truth. Big shout out to our amazing Soul Tribe member, Mr. Pops, for being a loyal member of the channel for 6 months. Woo! Thank you so much for supporting the channel so much. We will have some new content from my members coming out very, very soon. One of which will be a Science of Love video. I can't wait for y'all to check out. And then I will do a Q&A session for my members exclusively. You can ask any question for absolutely free. I have a community post for that tomorrow, so that way you can check that out. All right. Julie says, yep, pretty much on that Scorpio read. It's a sad love story for sure. Very sad. Very sad. Sagittarius. Our next. TMKC. Thank you for the 2026 love. Lupe says it resonates. Thank you, Miss Mika. You're welcome. Maria says, yeah, it's devastating. That left my heart broken. You know, keep your head up, Scorpios. Things are going to work out in your favor. I think this is just a hard fall, you know, where you love someone so much and they break your heart and it just takes a little while to recover. And that's okay. So take your time. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. Cassandra's looking forward to that video. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm really looking forward. It's such a good video. A lot of good information there that I can't wait to share with you all. Let's get to Saggy now. A lot of Saggies on the live. My goodness. What up, Saggies? Don't forget, y'all, to hit that like button. Show your girls some love. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. So good to have you guys back on alive. Couldn't get everything up and going on the cruise, but I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm back home. Let's do this. I know, Bree Prince, Saggy, all up in this thing, girl. I'm like, dang, all these Sagittarius is out of nowhere. I love Saggy energy, though. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Sagittarius and the person that Sagittarius is currently in no contact with right now in this moment? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. And the Six of Swords. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. All right. So this is a love confession. That's what this person wants to confess, that they love you. And they want to stop like whatever drama you guys have, whatever beef, whatever issues you guys have going on in your connection, because they're not happy. Like deep down, they thought that they could just like forget about you, move on with their life, you know, probably talk to other hoes. I'm not calling you a hoe, but you know what I'm saying. Go with it, go with it. And they realize, and wait a second, no, I can't. I got to have my Saggy. So they've been a little sad, a little depressed, a little worried that you're not going to take them back. But they're starting to understand from your perspective the pain that they have caused you. And it's causing them to have a little bit of empathy and regret for how things have unfolded between you two. It's really hitting this person like a ton of bricks. It's like a tower moment that they have really ruined a beautiful thing. So why the change of heart? Because they feel like you're ghosting them. They feel like they don't have you wrapped up around their finger anymore. You know, this feels like someone who played a lot of games when you guys were in the relationship and didn't take you seriously. And now that you've pretty much cut the cord, moved on with your life, said enough is enough, I'm putting my foot down, I demand only the best. And if you're not giving me that, I'm out. Once you put your foot down, I really feel like this person didn't believe you. And so you had to make a believer out of this person. Your silence, your separation speaks volumes of you meaning what you say. And now this person out of nowhere wants to give you the world. They want to be fair to you. They want to have a peaceful, you know, mature, stable connection. You know, that's what they're feeling like now. So you may hear from this person. If you haven't heard from this person yet, you're probably going to hear from them very soon. Here's the thing about you, though, Sagittarius. With the Ace of Swords, to the Ten of Pentacles, to the Judgment, you're going to judge this person very harshly as someone that, you know, you do have feelings for and all, but you also feel like deep down, this is all an act. This person is selling you a dream. You're not totally convinced, really, because you know how this person is. They come in, they treat you a certain kind of way, they get you wrapped up, and then they up and disappear. They ghost you, they leave you, they push you away, what have you. And so you're tired of the game. So like, it's almost like the boy that cried wolf. Yeah. It's like you have realized that the way that this person operates is not pleasant. And they operate in an energy of being in and out, hot and cold, Here today, gone tomorrow. They come in strong, right? They come in strong. They come in with good intentions in the upfront or when they try to fix and repair things. And then what happens? They go right back to being that same a-hole or person that hurts your feelings after they get triggered by you, by something you say, by, it's a lot. And for some of you guys, this person may have intentionally left to talk to someone else to make you jealous. Again, a gameplay that people will do in order to get you to be hooked and wrap up in their web of foolery. So they want to talk to you. There it is. It jumped out. It's an urgent message because you saw the card. It just jumped out. Page of Swords. And what do they want to talk about to Sagittarius? About not letting you go. I can't let you go, Sagittarius. We've invested so much in this relationship. We've been together for some time now, But with the Seven of Cups, they still are not 100% sold. They just don't want to lose you. What is the Seven of Cups, y'all? I can't with this person. Who is this, y'all? Yeah. They've tried to find someone else to replace you during this separation and they haven't had any luck. So here they come, realizing your worth and value and realizing they want to have you back. That's what it is. I'll repeat it again. This person wants you back and realizes, oh man, I should have came to Sagittarius correct. After being out here, seeing what else is out here, there's no one else that's better than Sagittarius. So I want to talk to you about how important it is for me to not let you go. They were definitely operating out of Knight of Wands energy. Duh. Here today, gone tomorrow. So here they come to make it right. This person can't be still. They're very impulsive, very reckless, but very charming and very convincing. And when you interact with this person, you can't help yourself but fall deep into their web because they actually do care about you. That's facts. They do. But they mishandle you. And that part right there is what's going to mess it all up every time. This person can have all the love in the world for you, Sagittarius. They can have all the best intentions in the world. But if they're not showing up consistently with love and support and the type of fair connection you deserve, at that point, you have to make a decision. Is this the type of relationship I want to be in? Where we're in it for the long haul of this person just coming and going as they please. Because that's what I feel like this relationship will be like. They're just not mature enough to settle down. There it is, Knight of Cups in reverse. They'll be in and out. What is this person intending to do next with, I know they want to talk to you, anything else? Okay, Emperor, that's good. Emperor and then the Sun in the reverse. So, False Emperor, best example. False Emperor. I want to show up as husband or wifey material, but I know I'm not equipped to be that. But I know that's what you want to see. And because they can't keep up that act for so long, Sagittarius, the mask falls, they go right back into the Knight energy or the Page energy and treat you less than you deserve because they're not ready for that level of maturity yet. I know, frustrating, very frustrating. But they do have love for you. If you want to know that, that is the truth. They do. I love the golden poop. Thank you. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also got Virgo here, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces. All right. It can be any sign, of course. Now, y'all know it's hard to be in connections like that because it's confusing for you on the receiving end of that, because you're like, okay, I see this person, I see the great potential, and I see them showing up as an amazing man or amazing woman, but it's only shortly lived. And then it's like right back to the same old crap that they were on a long time ago. So it's a mess, y'all. So be careful. All right, Mela says, you are always on point. He's a Pisces. I know he loves me, but he also mentally disturbed, so I'm good. I can't love him. I can love him from a distance and just pray for him. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Not mentally disturbed, girl. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Capricorns are next. Capricorn, Capricorn. The goats. The goats. And y'all know these are general readings, so these are not going to resonate for every single person watching this live. So please only take the messages as they resonate. Leave the rest. Do know if you're watching this reading live, just now coming to the reading, we've already done all the signs. We're on the last 3. So we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, and we're currently on Capricorn. We will be doing Aquarius and Pisces momentarily. So thank you all so much for coming. Be sure that you guys hit the like button, show your girl some love, because I'm back from my cruise, ready to get right into it. And if you missed it earlier, I've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer individual sign videos. Check that out on my page. All right. So now, for my new people just now joining the live, no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, just visit my website, MEKA'S.com. Don't forget that I will be doing 2026 entire year forecast readings for those that are interested in getting that done. That particular reading will only be available now until January 15th, 2026. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, MEKA'S.com. If you're new here, welcome. It's absolutely free to subscribe. We would love to have you be a part of our beautiful family here, where I'm all about uplifting the collective, getting you guys to a better space in your love life and what have you. So don't forget to do that. And don't also forget to hit that notification bell if you guys have not done that, so you'll never miss a live, because I go live just about every day. All right, just about. Let's do it, y'all. Let's get to the Capricorn read. Where the goats at? Where the goats at? Mela, thank you so much for the 100, 100, 100. Hey! Thank you, thank you. Okay. I see those goats. I see those sexy doubles out there. Y'all ready, Capricorn? Here we go. Thank you, JMM, for the heart. Thank you, boo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Capricorn and the person that Capricorn is currently in no contact with? Oh my gosh. Capricorn, your energy, you and your person is very jumpity. It's like charged, very energetically charged. What is the current energies between Capricorn and that person right now? Let's clarify that King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Lovers. All right, here we go. So we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarifying the Hierophant in reverse, we have the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Lovers. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. A lot of earth sign energy here. Your person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or they can have that predominantly in their chart. I also have Aries. I have Gemini here as well as air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this is somebody who is really trying to get into your head by holding back from making things right with you. It looks like you ghosted this person or you left this person behind because you got tired of their games. And I can see what you mean. But it's crazy because this person really does love you. Like you and this person have a lot of history together. You and this person could have kids or wanted to start a family. You know, really have built some type of life of some sort. And instead of this person just manning up or being the bigger person and just saying, listen, okay, I did you wrong. I apologize. Let's work on this. Let's get things back on track. It's too much like right. It's too much like right. Here is the deal. I think you and this person are not on the same page. This person is more concerned with something more sexual, lustful, fun, light, less serious. And giving you the bare bone minimum or breadcrumbs or if anything at all. And just leading with the lust. Versus something substantial, something mature. And this has led to the demise of the relationship. So you can't be a part of somebody who's giving you bare bone minimum because they're not ready for anything serious. And then all the while they play these games to keep you stuck or to probably convince you that they want something serious when they've decided that they can try to outsmart you into getting what they want, which is lust. So this person thinks that they're smarter than you. They think that they can manipulate you. And you said, not today, Satan. So you ghosted them or you left them behind because you're like, you got the right one today, sucker. This person is a mess, y'all. I don't know who this is for. But what ended up hurting you more than anything is once you started realizing the time that this person was on. You realize that this is not what you thought it was. It's almost like you're dealing with a child and you're the adult. And no matter how much you try to get this person to see the error of their ways and what they need to improve and work on, they just weren't budging. So what you don't understand is it was all calculated. It was all worked out to be that way. This person kind of played a mind game with you, okay? I guess the way I can describe the energy is they like to see you in pain. They like to see you confused, because it kind of made them feel like more powerful than you when they really and technically are not. Like, I think you're better than this person. You have more going on than this person. And I feel like this person is less than you as far as like maturity. Some of y'all socioeconomic, like they have something going on with them where I'm just getting less than you, less than you. And so in order to kind of lift themselves up, what they were doing was they were trying to bring you down. They were trying to bring your frequency down by keeping you confused. I'm getting like brainwash, confusion, manipulation, having you always second guess, and also holding back from you all the while they were getting what they needed from you. For some of you, just kind of using you. All right. So they're kind of pissed that they can't control you anymore, that they can't get into your head. It's all up here for me, like mental, like a mental mind game that they were playing with you in some type of way. And they're kind of pissed off that it's not working anymore. So either you went totally no contact, and that's sending a powerful message to this person that you done figured out who they are. And even if you haven't totally figured them out, they feel like you're on their tail. And it's kind of pissing them off that they can't get under your skin again. What is this person intending to do next? So they want to talk to you. They're going to probably message you, because what they're going to do is they're going to give you some type of temperature check. Here goes another manipulation game. It's like, okay, if I reach out to Capricorn, what will Capricorn say? Will they forgive me? Or will Capricorn still believe whatever they're believing? They may extend some type of an apology. If not an upfront apology, they may say something like, I've been missing you. I want to talk to you. I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you can forgive me. It's all baloney, y'all. If you haven't heard from this person yet, you will soon. And they're going to say, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to have any issues with you anymore. Let's work things out. But what is their real intentions, though? They're going to say all this good stuff, but what are they really intending? To repeat the karmic cycle again. They're not going to change. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's a karmic test. Are you willing to learn the spiritual lesson and walk away from this Capricorn, or are you going to repeat the cycle with the same person? And what's this lesson? About choosing your happiness, about setting yourself free from being blinded from the truth. A lot of you guys are being blinded from the truth by this person's lies and manipulation tactics when you know the truth. But some of you guys may have to repeat this cycle because you don't want to believe that this person can be this bad. But they are. Judgment, Ace of Swords, you have already made a decision because you have the truth. Spirit is saying you made the right choice by going no contact, and that was the right choice. But some of you guys will be tempted by this person's whack-ass apology, and you'll fall into the trap again, but it's a spiritual test. Okay? It's a spiritual test. They could be an earth sign such as yourself, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I got Leo, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let me know if it resonates. That was a pretty deep reading. And the reason why I went on the deep end with it is because this person is a very hard person to figure out. So I even had to go a little deep to figure out what was going on. And it's because they're really good with the manipulation piece. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. Be very careful, Capricorn. But you've seen everything you need to see. And whatever you're thinking, you're absolutely right about this person, okay? Debbie says that was on point. There you go. There you go. All right, Aquarius, it's that time. Aqua gang in this thing. Where you at, Aqua gang? Aquarius. Aquarius. For those that are here watching the live, we've already done all signs already. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. We've already done all those signs. We're currently on Aquarius and Pisces. So if you've missed out on any of those signs that I have just named, come back a little later. You will see timestamps for every single sign, or you can rewind the tape and try to find your sign. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Be sure y'all hit the like button, show your girls some love and support. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, come back a little later. All the signs will be time stamped like I do in every single video. But let's do it. Aqua gang. See, we got some Aquariuses here. Happy holidays, Debbie. Happy holidays to you all and Happy New Year. All right, Aqua. Let's see what we got today. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Aquarius and the person that Aquarius is currently in no contact with right now in this moment? We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Swords. All right. So Aquarius, you're dealing with someone who's very much wanting to get control of you, of the situation. They want to pick up where you guys left off. That is for sure. But they feel like you are getting a little out of control. Like you need to get a grip. That's what this person was like Aquarius, you need to get it together. Okay. They're not having much luck with you. And what I mean is if this person has tried to reach out with you, has tried to reconcile, has tried to, communicate with you, they're not getting far. Or if they have not done this yet, they will try to do that and they're not going to get far. This is the part of the controlling energy where this person feels a bit disturbed by, that they can't get you to get in line and just do what I need you to do. So they're trying to be patient with the process because they know you guys have history. They know that history has told them that they've been able to get you back, that they've been able to have you show up at some point and forgive them. History has told them this. And so it's a matter of time in this person's mind that it's going to happen. And when it happens, I think this person definitely wants to pick up where you guys left off because they do still love you. They do. Okay. They just don't want to be the first person to extend the offer. They're tired of making the attempts and failing. They're tired of trying their best to get you to comply to giving this thing another chance. On the contrary, Aquarius, you think that this person is too busy entertaining someone else or putting more effort and energy into other things instead of you. That's what makes this person the devil and toxic for you, is that they don't prioritize the relationship. They prioritize other options, other people, their job, their family, their friends, everybody else but you. And you don't figure that out. And you're tired. So in your mind, you're like, listen, so you have found the time, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, whoever your person is, they have found some time in their energy to finally reach out to you. And you like, bruh, really? Sis, really? Now you want to try to reach out to Aquarius? Now you want to try to come back and make things right? It gives you heartburn going back to this person, Aquarius. It gives you anxiety. It makes you feel sick to your stomach. The thought of giving in to the bull. Because you're not that person. And Aquarius will not be controlled. I don't know who this person is, but they think they got control of you. I think not. Tell me about this devil energy. Okay. So you made a decision for them. Since you can't choose Aquarius, I'm going to make a choice for you. That's what you said. I'll choose it for you. Aquarius out. So go ahead and have a ball. Go ahead. Let me get out your way. It sucks, Aquarius, in a real way, because you envisioned having a life, having a marriage, having a relationship, having commitment, having all the things with this person, but you can't do it under the conditions of someone that's trying to control you. And they look at their control as a sense of, I'm able to run my life how I want to run it. And Aquarius is just a puppet or just a piece of all the other things that I got going on. So if Aquarius wants to be with me, they're going to have to get with my program. Does that sound familiar? If Aquarius want to be with me, whatever I got going on, Aquarius just needs to get in line with it. I'm not going to compromise or make adjustments to move my life around for Aquarius. So that's the controlling aspect that this person got messed up about Aquarius, because Aquarius don't give a damn. You feel me? Aquarius like, okay then, check this out. Aquarius gone. So this Ace of Swords, this truth is that you need to end this. RIP. Will not regurgitate, will not revive, will not go back to, will not entertain, will not even consider. So that's the truth you've realized, Aquarius. It's over. RIP. You've come to the startling conclusion. Your truth is done, son. I mean, I don't know what else to tell this person. I mean, I don't understand what their problem. Let's ask that. What is this person's problem? Why are they still pursuing Aquarius? Four of Cups in the reverse, because they can't let you go. You know what I'm realizing about this person? They feel like they've invested a lot in this relationship. Keyword, they feel, and we know their feelings are valid. They feel, not you, but they feel that they've invested a lot. They feel like they've invested a lot in this relationship, so they're not ready to let it go. Fix your face, Aquarius. Fix your face, Aquarius. Fix your face. They feel that they have invested a lot into this relationship. So they not ready to let it go. So that's why they keep just trying to disrupt your peace. Because you've already decided it's over. Like they're not accepting that. Oh, and also here goes another reason. You see the Seven of Cups in reverse? They're coming down to earth. They're realizing they ain't nothing better. They realize that nobody can do it like you can do it. They realize that they can't find somebody. You know, I feel like you blew this person's head up. Is that what happened? Aquarius, did you make this person feel like they were an emperor, but they're really an emperor in reverse, a false emperor? Did you make this person feel like they were important? So in their mind, they thought that they were an emperor and they can be pulling all kind of bitches and all kind of hoes, but realize they ain't pulling nothing. So back at the ranch, old buddy, old pal sitting up here pondering, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I need to go and holler at Aquarius and get Aquarius back because all these other hoes out here ain't hitting on Aquarius time. Sound like a personal problem to me. So what is this person going to do next, y'all? Because I'm tired already. Yeah. We have the Hermit card, y'all. You don't put this person in time out and giving them time to think and reevaluate their life. that they waited too long and they, shouldn't have held back. I'm trying not to laugh, y'all, but it's like real tears about to come in about 5 seconds, y'all. Aquarius. Who's the real in charge now? They can choke on that. Oops, I said it. I couldn't help it. It just came. Who's in charge now? They can choke on that. Anywho, who the real emperor, empress? Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm tired of being petty. This person could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo, a Scorpio. Got earth sign in their chart. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Aquarius, you know what? My homies. Moving on. Pisces. Aquarius, let me know if it resonates, because that was a hilarious read. I got to go back and watch that again. I got to go watch it again. Y'all, what in the world? I don't know. That's one of the moments Aquarius just sit back and be thinking like, okay, 1 + 2 is 1 + 2 is 3. +1 + 2. Like, what you're thinking makes sense, but this person, common sense just ain't so common. So then they F around and found out that you was not playing. Okay, Pisces, I'm done. Y'all, hey, it could be an Aquarius that did this to you if you're a cross watcher. Just take it as it resonates. Here we go. What you say, Bree? Bree, you a mess, girl. I ain't gonna fool with you. I think as a collective, what I'm finding in today's reading as a collective is a lot of you guys are encountering a lot of people that are not thinking things through. It's a lot of people, that are just doing a lot of reckless things and effing around and finding out later. But you know what it is? A lot of people go into dating, I feel, with not taking it seriously. Have y'all noticed that, like, as a culture over, like, across the universe, a lot of people go into dating and not taking it seriously. And it's not until somebody actually starts catching feelings and then they're like, wait, I actually like this person. And then they're like, dang, I probably shouldn't have done all the dumb stuff that I did in the beginning. When in fact, they should have came in with true, authentic, honest, real, solid behavior. Because karma is real. And what people don't realize is when you treat people wrong, when you lie, when you deceive, when you manipulate and do all these things, all that stuff's going to come back to you tenfold. It's going to come back to you. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. It's a real thing. Okay. So if you out here causing disruption, chaos, pain, hurt, you're out here robbing, stealing, killing, doing all the things that is going to cause people pain and hurt, you got to pay the piper. You can't just keep running amok and think you're not going to have to pay the price. So it's always good to love thy neighbor, treat everybody with kindness, love, dignity, and respect. But it's just so sad that sometimes good people are at the hands of such terrible people. But in all that, there's always spiritual lessons in all of that that's happening. More so for those on the receiving end of it. I say stop repeating karmic cycles. Look at it for what it is so you don't keep having to be exposed to that same lesson over and over again, because it happens. There's good, there's evil in the world. It's there. But just because you've had a bad experience in love, you shouldn't give up on love. You should just learn the lesson, understand what it is you don't want versus what you do want, and just keep giving it a try. There's good people out there. There are. It just makes it a little bit more challenging depending on the area you're at, depending on the age you are, depending on how spiritually evolved you are. There's a lot of factors there. But no one's perfect. Man is flawed. I always tell my clients, when you're looking for love, allow yourself to find out what are the areas that you're willing to compromise on, because not everyone you meet is going to be your cup of tea. But you may find someone who is very close to being everything you want. They just may have some things about them, whether it be their height, whether it be, the way they dress. But if a person has good character, has integrity, is built to love and treat you fairly and kindly, and you can say they're kissable, give them a chance. But you got to be attracted to them first, of course, Ooh, Barbara, girl, don't get me started, baby. I do have a real job. Actually, I have several. So while you in my comments talking all that noise, I got several checks, including this one. Baby, ooh, folks be trying it. Could somebody please tell Barbara what I do and how many degrees, college degrees I have? Barbara says, get a real job. Girl, please. What job do you have, Barbara? How many checks do you have coming in? I'm just curious, Barbara, why you up here talking noise? How many streams of income you got coming in, Barbara? This is just a hobby of mine because I love to help other people. But this is not my 9 to 5, boo. Barbara, where you at? Barbara, how many checks you got coming in, boo? How many degrees do you have? I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. We try to tell me about myself. I need to get a real job. I got several. So Barbara, how many jobs you got? How many degrees you have? And let's see who's the real boss bitch up in here, because it ain't you, ho. And you about to get blocked. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. Pisces. Y'all know I don't do it every time. Every now and then I gotta give folks, because I hate when people be trying to tell me about myself and don't know a goddamn thing about it. They don't know a goddamn thing about how hard I work, how my grind is, how hard I hustle. Girl, bye. Here we go, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently in no contact with right now in this moment? We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Hermit. Underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Wands. All right. I don't like this energy, Pisces, because it's almost like this is somebody that is single and really trying to figure out what direction they want to take this, but they're very guarded, almost kind of holding back from doing anything about it, and they're just kind of embracing their singlehood. But they are thinking about it, but it's like they're just not really doing much about it. Okay, so let's get some more on what's going on. I think what's holding this person back is what you're going to say to them if they were to reach out. Their biggest fear would be you holding them accountable, you telling them about themselves, you letting them know that they were out of line. So they just kind of move out of this energy of trying to avoid you, avoid the situation, avoid saying anything. It's just easier that way. Some things you may have already mentioned to this person that is still wrapped up in their mind and it's kind of on repeat. So it's almost like they know that whatever they did to you or to this relationship has caused you a lot of pain and has made you feel very angry and frustrated with their behavior. However, they're not doing anything about it. They feel like it's going to take a lot to convince you to trust them, to convince you that they've become a changed man or a changed woman. And the burden, the stress, the responsibility that's going to be put on their back to have to fix and repair this is too great. It's too much. It's a lot. You're disappointed. I think you're more disappointed that this person has not apologized, haven't done a lot to make things right. That's what you're really disappointed about. Because they had some type of window of opportunity to do something about it, but they just sit back and do nothing. So you're at a point in your life right now where you're just looking forward to new opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You're moving forward to new opportunities of recovery and happiness and peace that you're just finding within yourself, because you're never going to get what you want from this person. That's what you've convinced yourself to believe. And it's just not fair to you. You're like, this is messed up. That you're not getting attention from this person. You're not getting an apology. You're not getting the effort. Like, this person's just disappointing you all around. And what you do need to know is the reason why they can't do this is because they know they were wrong. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to hear you fuss. They don't want to hear you say all the things that they did wrong. They just don't want to hear that. They just really want to move on. What does move on look like for them? Move on with Pisces or move on with their life? Let's see. They want you to move on, you know, from this and go back to the relationship when you guys were happy and having fun and it was light and it was free. And like, let's not bring up the past. Let's just sweep that under the rug and let's just move on. So this is someone who definitely is the type. Think about this. Whenever you guys would have an argument or a disagreement, This is somebody who would not really want to talk about the issues. They kind of want to just like go over that mess and just like, let's just forget about it. Like, okay, all right, I did that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's move on. And you're like, no, like like, I need you to really be sorry, or I need you to really take accountability and show me the results. And that is healthy, Pisces, by the way. What you're saying is actually normal. But to this person, they don't want to do that. So with the Empress in the reverse, instead of doing something about it, they build upon this sense of anxiety and stress and worry and fear and all of this, and just say, screw it. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to do my own thing. What do they intend to do next? And then they think about what you said. You know, that's kind of what they're doing. What are they going to do next? The Fool in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. What is this Fool in the reverse? Okay. So they're going to hold off on getting involved with anyone on a serious level because they still have feelings for you. They just don't know where you and them stand. And they're just not sure if they want to continue this relationship or not. This is like monkey in the middle. I damn if I do, and I damn if I don't. But I don't want to make a total decision, so I just kind of sit back and wait and see. What are they waiting on? Because they need to do something, right, Pisces? They're waiting on you to extend some type of love offer or accept theirs whenever they get the courage to do it. Let's go on a date. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. Again, sweep it under the rug and let's be happily ever after. All the while, you're still hurt by what this person has done to you. You're still trying to, you know, heal and know you can trust them, and they don't want to even deal with any of that. This is not a good It's not a good predicament to be in, this person. They're really creating their own demise. Yeah, they're hoping they can work their magic. I don't know what magic they're trying to work, but they're hoping that you'll forgive them. In other words. I guess. This person could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water, a lot of air. Got a little bit of Leo here. All right. So that's what I have for you. Pisces, let me know if it resonates. Don't forget, guys, that I do offer personal readings at my website, MEKA'S.com. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who is that? A. Milton. Thank you, A. Milton, for the 10. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's read. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, do know that I do offer personal readings at my website, MEKA'S.com. You can always book a reading there. Also, do know at my website, I am doing future forecast readings for the year of 2026. That will be available to you guys all the way till January 15th, 2026. Another announcement that tomorrow I will be announcing to my Soul Tribe members, an opportunity for you guys to ask any question you want, to do a free mini personal reading for you. Ask any question you want on that announcement. So wait till I post it and I will be sure to answer your question. Also, for those that are members, I will be posting an exclusive video on the science of love. I can't wait for y'all to check it out. It's a dive deep into the psychology of us humans and how we end up attracting our love. I'll give some commentary and feedback on some of the findings and information shared in that video. But also, more than anything, it really touched me on a deep level. And I really feel like it can be very helpful for all of those that are really interested in understanding love on a deeper level. So that way you kind of know who you are, your attachment style. Why do you love the way you love? Why do you find yourself finding yourself attached to these types of people? All that kind of stuff. So it's such a great video to check out. And lastly, for those that have booked personal readings with me, all the readings have been sent to you. So if you've booked a personal reading with me during the holidays, check your email. I've sent you your video today. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for coming out today and hanging out with me. Big shout out to our amazing mods, T Rose, DP, Mama Lisa, and all of my amazing Soul Tribe members for your continued support. And thank you to all of the subscribers that are currently subscribed to the channel and new subscribers. I appreciate you all so, so much. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more content. I look forward to seeing you guys then. Happy Monday. Good night, everyone. Take care. Namaste. Bye.